Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a Kentucky elementary school honors a Marine who lost his life while overseas. And an Eastern Kentucky bakery takes first place in a contest all about business and innovation.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It's just before 5 o'clock on this Monday morning. I'm Dakota Makris. Good morning to you. And let's take it over to our special guest, Cameron Aaron, this morning. Cameron, it's always nice to have you on Mountain News this morning.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Just a little bit sleep deprived,
yeah.
But we are here this morning. And like we were talking about, Dakota, just a few seconds ago, everyone's so stuffy this morning because of all that pollen. But thankfully, some relief is on the way. But not this morning, though. It is dry across the area. Here is a look at the I-64 camera in Moorhead. All is quiet over in Rowan County, and temperatures are comfortable to start our Monday. Middle and upper 60s, 68 in Pikeville, 67 in Jackson, 66 in Somerset, and 64 here in Hazard. All is quiet on Pinpoint Doppler as you head out the door. However, as we take a look back off towards the west, there is that cold front, and there are those showers and thunderstorms moving off into our direction, and we will be dealing with those later on today. Not this morning, though. All is quiet as you head out the door, and most of your Monday is looking quiet. However, those rain chances return, especially as we get towards the late afternoon and into the evening hours. I have that full forecast and what you can expect in just a little bit. Dakota.
All right. Thank you, Cameron. A man was arrested Sunday after a dangerous police chase that started in Clark County and ended in Powell County. Now, this is cell phone video showing the crash as it happened. This is on the Mountain Parkway in Stanton. You can see a red Chevy pickup truck cross over the median and hit an officer's cruiser. The two vehicles hit again moments later before another officer is able to stop the truck in a ditch. Police say the man tried to flee, but before he was taken into custody. An arrest citation states the chase started in Winchester and carried into Powell County. Stanton police say the officer who was hit was taken to a hospital for evaluation. Well, the driver of the truck is reportedly 30-year-old Aaron Elliott of Mount Sterling. Now, Sterling, Elliott faces a multitude of charges, including assaulting a police officer, evading police, resisting arrest, among several more charges. Police say Elliott is currently being held at the Powell County Detention Center. A man was arrested last Thursday after being pulled over on Hal Rogers Parkway. Police say Terry Hendricks of Wooton was pulled over for improper registration plates. In a post on the Leslie County Sheriff's Facebook page, well, they say Hendricks was found with scales, a handgun, and 29 grams of meth, and he had an existing warrant in Laurel County. Hendricks is being held at the Leslie County Detention Center on a host of charges. A jury awarded the former chief financial officer of UK Healthcare $1.75 million, saying he was wrongly fired after raising complaints to the university. Sergio Melgar was hired as CFO at UK Healthcare in 2004. In February of 2012, he raised several complaints, saying he should be making more. He was reportedly making roughly $50,000 less than similar positions at other universities. He was fired in August that year. He filed a lawsuit in 2017, saying his duties were changed after the complaints. West Virginia Governor Jim Justice announced the West Virginia National Guard will send armed personnel carriers for Ukraine to use against Russian aggression. In a news release, the governor said the state is sending a number of M113 armed personnel carriers following a request from the Department of Defense. The vehicles are used to move soldiers and equipment while providing protection from small arms fire. Back in February, Governor Justice ordered the state to stop the purchase and sale of liquor produced in Russia. He also asked the West Virginia Retailers Association to remove Russian liquor from shelves. A Kentucky elementary school planted a tree last week to honor U.S. Marine Corporal Jacob Moore. He was killed during a NATO military training exercise in Norway last month. He also attended Ponderosa Elementary in Catlettsburg. Principal Brian Ehrenberg says watching the tree's path to fully grow teaches students a bigger lesson.
They may be a little young to understand the war, but a lot of them understand plants and how they grow and the fact that you need a solid root system in order for the tree to flourish. I want everyone to remember that you're walking on the same ground that many people have walked on before, and you're going to go out in the world and represent yourselves and others, and I think it's important to remember where you came from, and this will be a reminder of that for both the family and for our students here.
The Moore family's history at the school goes beyond Jacob. His mother worked as an instructional assistant for nearly 20 years. The tree will be at its peak bloom every spring. April is National Alcohol Awareness Month. The National Council for Alcoholism and Drug Dependence is behind the effort, bringing awareness to alcoholism. The goal is to also bring awareness to the dangers of underage drinking, which officials say kills 5,000 people under 21 every year. People are encouraged to take part in Alcohol Awareness Month by choosing an alcohol-free weekend during the month of April. A winner was chosen during Invest 606's 2022 Business Accelerator and Pitch Contest during the weekend. Our Chaz Jenkins sat down with this year's big winner.
Members of FTD Bakery shocked to take first place, proud of the other 12 contestants.
You have all these people who you are going up against, and we're all one big cohort, and we can all use each other's businesses to help our own.
The journey of the bakery began with a need to raise funds for a medical mission trip.
I went the previous year in 2019. We had a lot of fun, but the funds we didn't have at the time that we started planning for it.
Selling baked goods online, despite no prior experience.
I didn't know how to bake. I don't know why I chose baking, but I did. And when the fundraiser stopped, people kept wanting to order things, and they were asking me to make these cakes, and honestly, I had no right to make them.
Bringing something unique to the Floyd County area.
At that time, there was no gourmet flavors. Like I did a lemon blueberry cake, a white chocolate raspberry, and you couldn't get that around here. You know, there was no bakery.
Looking to someday expand, putting storefronts across eastern Kentucky.
We believe that we have the tools to do that. Thanks to Invest 606, we now have scalability access, we have management tools. Not only are we going to do multiple storefronts, we're going to look on increasing our wholesale stores.
Moving forward, using the skills they've learned. In Prestonsburg, Chaz Jenkins, WYMT Mountain News.
Tying for second place was Positive Attraction Soaps in Lee County and Tipper Valley Farm in Rowan County. Tying for third was Perry County's own Hazard Coffee Company and Red Spotted Newt. Well, thank you so much for getting your Monday morning started with us. When we come back, a group of astronauts begin their journey back to Earth. We'll have those details in just a few minutes.
And all is quiet across the mountains this morning, but that is going to change later on today. I have those details coming up.